these are the big questions in my opinion. Yes, I think about quitting all the time. I've even thought like, oh, if I quit, I could maybe like get married and have money and have a regular life. And so I would like try to like keep myself from wasting all my time and money on art stuff. And then I realized that's not really the answer either, because when I do that, I become very overwhelmed. Basically, if I don't have the practice of art making, I just consider it making. I don't know if it's art per se, I just make stuff. But like, if I don't do that, I basically just get so inundated with information and sensation and memories and feelings and all the things that come with life. They don't get processed for me in a way that feels like I've fully felt them or fully had them come over my consciousness or my being. So there's a part of me that gets really kind of charged up and feels intense, and then starts to feel even agitated and almost out of focus if I can't take time out of my day or out of my week to sort of process and reflect on everything that's inside of me, whatever that is. Like, could be dreams, could be something someone said to me, could be something that happened. But it's like if I don't do something responsive about that, it stays inside of me and it's almost like this thing that starts to rot. It doesn't, it's not fresh. It starts out fresh and energetic, but then it like starts to like turn into something not good inside of me until it is processed out of me. And then once that happens, I feel so much better. And then I have this thing that I made that I actually like. And then in my life so far, it's my way to like connect with people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really like to talk about a lot of stuff. Like, I do like to talk about things, but more like when we're related in a creative process or in this creative way of looking. I don't really know what the point of like talking about anything is if you're not creative. Like, I don't really like care to like track all the information about what people are doing thing. I care more about like the process of feeling and transformation and of how things stick out to people in a way. And if I can't see that from other people and do that myself, I get really just kind of backed up in this weird soup of just like verbal signifiers that to me aren't enough, or just nonverbal signifiers, which is even less.
Yeah.
And so I just like, to me, I also have been going to therapy more, and my therapist told me I'm probably autistic, maybe a little OCD. And I'm like, I think I really need the language of material and objects and non-words to sort of really like get what is going on. And I feel like when I look at other people's art, I sort of understand them more than they could ever tell me. So to me,
Mhm.
like, art is just like this thing, it's a word for this kind of language or communication that I'm the kind of person that's like, that's my bag. So if I couldn't do it at all, like say like I really fucking couldn't use my limbs or anything, I would either um be some kind of guy that cleans garbage out of parks and stuff, or changes out the trash bags or whatever, or I would make music because I love music. But I just don't. I know I'm not that good of a musician. I just like it. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably work at White Castle. To me, I think an artist is an interesting concept because it doesn't really mean like, oh, I'm a painter. It just means like you're this creative individual that facilitates more of that in whatever way you think possible.
Yeah.
And so I think, to me, it's like it makes a lot of sense that that would be what you do, because like that's a huge job. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Seems like it would require a whole, like, everything you got going into it to do it right. And so I really believe in like, as an artist, being a world builder, and that means
Yeah.
like a community builder, and like having your own sense of like value based off of relationships. So if like someone
Yeah.
is actually destitute, we're like, well, no, I'm not going to let you sleep on the street or not eat. Come to my house. And
Yeah.
so we literally care about each other enough to where like that can't happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. Say one day like capitalism is completely done away with, like some of us hope for, what would we actually do? What would that look like?
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to practice in small ways, more and more ways of living and being and exchanging that tries to like be creatively working around that stuff.
Mhm.
When the more that happens, the less I care about my own success or my own whatever gain, because I just like, I don't want to play their games anymore. I want to play my own games. I want to play nature's game. Like, I don't care about the man's game, you know. I'm trying to, of course, do my best so I can stay afloat and maintain things, but like, I'm really tired of the way they're making us play and think about each other and think about everything. So
Yeah.
my bigger thing as an artist is not so much to make it as an artist, but to like make it as a human that makes art and try to like carve out another path, even if it's small, that works somehow. And
Yeah.
I don't really know what that looks like, but I just know it means less dependence on these things that we all know are creating like isolation and makes us like sort of ambitious in a way that doesn't make sense for our own lives.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see how they try to make us go for this carrot and see like what else there is besides this fucking carrot, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it makes you want to like take everyone and everything you love and like move to like a desert and start a little culty commune. But I just like we talk about this all the time, and I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. So I feel like we have to start in our own homes, in our own little communities, and then see what happens.